I'm going to share tonight my journey, which was my first abseiling experience. I'm in Vevey, Switzerland. Beautiful, beautiful place. I'm 16 and a half, and I'm there as an au pair to this wonderful little girl, 5 years old, Ella Thomasina, and her parents and her aunt. And we're in a third-floor flat, overlooking Lake Léman, that beautiful Lake Geneva. So my story is about when they actually went out. And part of my chores and duties of being an au pair in Switzerland was to hang out the washing. So some of you may have spent some time in Europe and realize that washing lines don't go out the back. There's no grass. And when you're in a third-floor apartment, you certainly don't have that. So you opened up the window, and with the washing basket there in front of me, I then proceeded to hang up the washing on this washing line that was on a big loop that went around, and I just had to put the washing up and move things on. Straightforward. So I opened up the window, picked up the first piece of laundry that had been done, and it was Mrs. Banks's bloomers. Now, Mrs. Banks and the Banks' family are relatives of Joseph Banks, was quite a large lady, so the bloomers were quite large. So I popped up two pegs and put it on and then let it go round. I put a few more items of clothing up. And the next piece of item that I put up, the rope that I'd pegged everything onto suddenly gave a bit of a shake. And down floated Mrs. Banks's bloomers onto the glass ceiling of the restaurant below. I could see the diners. Now, I'm 16 and a half, so I did what anyone would do. I ignored it. Thought she'll never know. Wind might have blown them away. So I continued pegging out the washing, and then next time this thing gave a flutter again. And this time, what floated off was my bra. Now, that was a whole different kettle of fish, because I could not ignore that. Mum had bought me 2 new bras to come to Switzerland with. And if I went home to Scotland with only 1 bra, that... Oh. Was I going to be in trouble? So I went to the hall cupboard, and I still to this day don't know why it was there, but one of those very heavy, hard yard brushes was there. And I went and got it, grabbed it, put it straight out the window, and the head of the brush fell off onto the glass ceiling of the ground. So you got the bloomers, my bra, the head of this brush, all here, and the people eating underneath me. So, heart going like this. I went back to the cupboard and thought, what's next? Now, there was another soft sort of brush that was in there, so I picked that up, checked the head first, okay, and then shoved it out the window. But it was too short. So, look, I don't know why I did it, but it seemed right at the time. I went and grabbed a walking stick and some elastic bands, and I attached the walking stick to the end of this head of the thing. And I gently slid it down. Well, you know what happens, of course, yeah. So there we were, on the glass ceiling, Mrs. Banks's bloomers, my bra, the head of the brush, some lackey bands, which really weren't worth very much, and the walking stick. So at this point, I gave up. Waited till they got home. And that's how I came to be abseiling in Switzerland, when Mr. Banks lowered me out the window, wrapped this other bit of clothesline, which I still don't know why was there either, and I literally went back down the side of the building and could eyeball all the people there, and I then attached to a dog lead the bloomers, the bra, the head of the brush, and the walking stick. Got back up into the room and then just laughed. Thank you.